Let's just go back to the beginning when they picked you up. Did you ride in the car? Was there one car? How many cars were there?
The cars, there was two trucks.
Okay, and so who did you ride with?
Bob.
Okay, so that's Jessica's grandpa.
Right.
Did Jessica and DeOrr, did they come to your house here?
Bob showed up first, and then they showed up, and they were outside.
And that was the first time you've ever seen Jessica or DeOrr?
That is correct.
What was your first impression of them?
That they're just, an average family. I didn't really know much about them. I trusted Bob, though, because, Bob had been my friend for over 5 years, and so...
And did they have anyone in the back seat with them or anything?
As far as I know, only the person they had was DeOrr back in the back seat. He was in a child seat.
Child seat? And how did he seem? Happy?
Yeah, he seemed just like a normal, happy, outgoing kid,
You ride with Bob to the campsite, which is about, like 2.5 hours from here? 2 hours?
Something like that, I think.
What time of day did you guys get to the campsite, do you know?
Evening, towards the evening, I think. It was nighttime. It was almost dark by the time we got to the campsite, actually.
What did you do?
I set up camp and helped start a fire, and that's what we did first, was set up everything.
Did someone have a camper up there?
Yeah, Bob did.
So, and then you slept in a tent?
Right.
And then where did Jessica, DeOrr, and the little guy sleep?
They slept in the back of Bob's blue blazer.
Jessica and DeOrr, what was your impression of them up there that night?
I was a little nervous about them because I didn't know them, So DeOrr was just kind of wandering around playing and stuff.
Did Jessica and DeOrr, did they bring beer or anything like that up there?
Jessica and DeOrr didn't. Bob brought some whiskey and stuff up.
Did Bob drink any of the whiskey?
I think he might have had actually, no, Bob doesn't drink anymore, so no.
Okay, but he had whiskey.
He had it up there, but he usually brought it with him for other people to drink if they wanted some.
Did you guys go to bed right away that night, or did you stay up by the fire and just kind of enjoy it out there? Or?
I stayed up for a little while. I can't remember what time I went to bed.
Tell me about the next morning. Who got up first, or what order did you get up?
I don't remember. I think I got up first for a while, and we went and used the restroom and everything, and then I went back to bed, and then I can't remember who got up first.
Did you guys all eat breakfast together?
Breakfast, if we even had breakfast that day. I think we did have breakfast that one.
What was baby DeOrr like that morning? Do you remember?
Yeah, I think he was playing and trying to throw stuff in the fire, and his dad got after him for that, just like a normal 2-year-old.
So after breakfast, what did you go fishing? Did you go hiking? What did you do?
I went back to bed because I was still tired.
So you don't know what Jessica and DeOrr did?
No.
When did you get up for the day? Was it in the afternoon?
Probably about noon or so.
What was going on then?
When I woke up, they were Jessica and DeOrr and his dad were all heading. They're gonna head up to the store to see if they could get some gas because they were low on gasoline.
Was the gas station not open when they came through? Or
yeah.
Did they need it for like a generator or something?
I think they needed fuel. For some reason they needed fuel. I can't remember why. But on the way up, yeah, it wasn't open. By the time we got to the store, it wasn't open.
So they left the campground to go get gas. And who went? Who all went?
DeOrr went, his mom, and...
You mean baby DeOrr?
Yeah,
and his mom,
baby
Jessica.
DeOrr. And his dad.
Okay.
Bob took me around to try to show me a few fishing holes up around the reservoir in that area.
And you saw DeOrr when they went to the store, baby DeOrr. He was fine. He was just being a kid still.
Yeah, and they all packed up and went to the store.
Okay. And then were you at the campground when they came back?
Yeah.
And baby DeOrr was still with them when they came back?
That is correct.
Okay. So then what happened? What were you guys doing then? Do you remember?
We kind of just, sat around, chatted for a little bit, hung out, and then Bob told me to go show him where we got all the fishing gear ready, and Bob told me to show them where the fishing hole is. I walked upstream towards the fishing hole where we were catching them.
Mm-hmm.
Me and Bob were fishing before. And I showed him where it was and everything.
How long do you think you were up there with when you were showing Jessica and DeOrr, how long were you up there with them?
I'm not sure. I don't.
You don't know? Do you know how far away from the campground you guys were?
Maybe, I don't know, about 300-400 feet or something. Not very far.
Okay.
I seen when we went to I saw, I thought everybody was with us. I thought I was ahead of it, and DeOrr Sr. was behind me, and so was DeOrr.